Of all the ways to move money, a wire transfer is the one scammers reach for when the stakes are highest, because it moves large amounts fast. And once it's gone, it's almost always gone for good. This is the method behind the home closing catastrophe. And many move your money cons. If gift cards are how they steal hundreds and crypto kiosks how they steal thousands, wires are how they steal everything. Here's the truth. A wire transfer is fast and once completed, essentially irreversible. Never wire money to someone you haven't verified independently. And treat any unexpected instruction to wire funds, especially urgently or overseas, as fraud until proven otherwise by a phone call you place. A wire is a bank-to-bank transfer of real money, often used for big, legitimate things like buying a house. That same power is what makes it dangerous. There's no undo. Unlike a credit card charge you can dispute, a completed wire is treated as final. Your only realistic hope of stopping one is to catch it in the first hours, sometimes minutes, before the receiving account empties out. After that, the money is typically beyond reach. Now, why are wires the point of no return? They're fast and final. Once the receiving bank accepts the funds, the transfer is generally irrevocable. The practical window to recall a fraudulent wire is roughly 24 to 72 hours at most, and often much less, because criminals move the money onward within minutes. They go overseas easily. Scammers route wires to foreign banks. Hong Kong is the single most common destination, along with the UK, China, the UAE, and Mexico, where recovery is far harder, and the money is quickly split and moved again. They're large. Wires are how life-changing sums vanish in one stroke: a home down payment, retirement savings, the proceeds of a house sale. And the bank often can't help after the fact, because you authorized it. Prevention is everything. So here's what to do. Never wire money to anyone you haven't verified by phone on a number you obtained, not one from an email or a caller. Treat urgency as a red flag. Wire it today, or you'll lose the deal, go to jail, miss the chance, is pressure, designed to skip verification. Be especially alarmed by overseas wires, or wires to an individual's personal account rather than a known institution. If you must send a legitimate wire, confirm every detail by voice with the real recipient beforehand, and consider asking your bank to double-check the destination. And if you've wired money to a scammer, act within the hour. Call your bank immediately to request a wire recall or fraud freeze. Call the receiving bank and report to the FBI at ic3.gov right away. Speed is your only real chance. Recovery odds are strong when you act within a day and drop sharply after. Here's what I do. I treat any request to wire money the way I'd treat a demand for my entire savings in cash, with maximum caution, because that's often literally what's at stake. I would never wire funds on the strength of an email or a phone call alone. I'd verify the recipient and the exact instructions by calling a number I looked up myself, out loud, every single time. And the word urgent attached to a wire would put me fully on guard. Legitimate wires can wait the 10 minutes it takes to make a confirming call. Only scams can't. If I ever did wire money and then felt that cold flush of doubt, I wouldn't wait to see what happens. I'd call my bank that minute, because with wires, the difference between getting my money back and losing it forever is measured in hours. So let's practice. An email says you must wire a $12,000 processing fee today to claim a prize, release an inheritance, or secure a deal, to an account overseas. Run the alarms. Wire plus urgency plus overseas plus unexpected. Fraud on every count. You don't wire. If it involved something real like a closing, You'd call the institution on a number from your own paperwork to confirm, and you'd hear that the instruction was fake. The wire that had to happen today never happens, and your $12,000 stays exactly where it belongs.